Are staged right there. Nobody is getting past here unless you have a helicopter. If you look down there just south of the Pelican Cay RV Park on US 1, the northbound lane is completely blocked with debris. That's the kind of danger this roadblock is trying to keep people away from. We've just arrived here in Key Largo, and you can see there's lots of urban street flooding here. Kind of hard to tell what is the canal and what is the road. Very expensive homes here, but you can see they're just blown apart by the wind damage. The roofs are torn off, and in the back you can see there's damage to not only the roof but also the vehicles around there. This one has the roof completely off. We're just hoping that no one was inside at the time, but we do know that there were lots of people who chose to stay here in the Middle Keys. Look at how that mobile home is just blown apart like there was a bomb inside of it, just all over the place. Debris to the left, debris to the right. This is some of the worst damage we've seen yet here on Plantation Key. These mobile homes that are pushed right up against the water look like they slammed into each other, just kind of like a demolition derby down there, breaking each other apart. You can see it's not just roof damage, but it's the sides of the mobile homes. We are hoping against hope that there was nobody in there at the time, but there's no way to know from up here in the helicopter. This is a very dangerous situation to be in a mobile home in any kind of major weather event, especially a big hurricane like Irma. Looks like a 50-foot yacht down there, capsized, listing to the one side. So as we leave Isla Mirada and fly towards Lower Matacumbe Key down there, we are noticing a lot of debris out on US 1, and these are as big as refrigerators. We've seen refrigerators on the roadway. A lot of people here in the Keys have big freezers and fridges underneath their homes to keep fish in, but when the water comes up so high, it just washes those right out into the road. Ahead of us is Turkey Point Nuclear Power Plant, a major source for energy around here. From a layman's perspective, from the air as we look down on the facility, looks like all's well down there with the nuclear power plant and its cooling tower. We're right next to the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, where you've probably seen this before from the ground, but from the air you can actually see the top portion, the boom portion of the crane that has collapsed on this construction project on the high rise, and you can see how many pieces that's torn into. The boom just snapped right off there onto the top of the building. This is the first time we've seen it from the air. This is the first time we've seen it so close up. There's the second collapsed crane. It's very impressive to see it right close up. We are right next to the Julia Tunnel Causeway, and you can see how that boom not only came down, but it has bent in half in an L shape, and it does look like it's very close to occupied residents. Now, this is a construction project here, but the one crane that came down is very close to homes that people live in. We did see a lot of damage, but remember this, we could not even get to the lower Keys where it made its first landfall here in Florida. That's where most of the horrible damage would be. We couldn't get there because there's no airports that will give us fuel down there. We can get there, but we wouldn't be able to get back. Hi over Miami, Dave Malkoff, the Weather Channel.